Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Age of Wonders Planetfall, where I think we are going to trust that the Devar are going to handle this. We're not going to move in right away. We don't see evidence of another army or anything, so I'm hoping that even if they manage to screw this up, he won't have time to reinforce and we'll be able to just jump on him anyway. We've also had a proposal of a truce from Roto, which I think we are not interested in taking, right? We're going to have to do this a slower way than I wanted to do it, but I think we're still doing it. Yeah, I think so. So let's decline that. Get out of here with this noise. You guys just shouldn't... I mean, I guess we could have them fall back and merge up here. Well, we're going to have this force play guard, right? We don't want to withdraw we don't want to pull our forces back completely. They don't have enough units for that to be necessary. And Nascendel is probably not going to fall again. Seems unlikely. So these two armies together should be more than capable of dealing with this force. So yeah, I guess you guys just come to here and we, as much as I don't want to just sit around and slowly conquer their stuff, especially with a player on the verge of winning the game, we have to fortify our position here a little bit. So yeah, you guys just form up there. You do not bother backing up. You're actually good for right now. You definitely don't want to go anywhere. We are going to need some more energy pretty soon. I think you should probably stay put as well. Just be ready to do a thing. Yeah, I mean, we can get some of these cities back on energy production once we're done with this quest. That'll help. We should probably be paying attention to this front over here during these early turns. 8 turns. If he loses this, he loses a considerable number of... He loses, what, 4 sectors? That'll push him back, and then hopefully, Corvin, whatever the guy's name is. Is it Corvin? I don't remember. Hopefully, the Dwarf Man, the Space Dwarf Man, can continue doing harm. Seems like their whole thing is very back and forth, so we might have to keep an eye on it. I do wish that we got some kind of diplomatic value out of having common enemies. It seems like, based on the list of modifiers, when you mouse over their opinion of you, that being at war with a common enemy doesn't actually provide any relationship in this game, which is very unusual for strategy games. It would be really nice to be able to get close with one other player per game, just by having it be like the two of you against the world. It's gonna be tough to maintain our relationship with Corvin, though, with him not really going for that sort of thing. What are you doing? No, don't leave. I don't even know where that goes, but it definitely doesn't go to Povington. What are you doing? Where does this go? Yeah, it goes to the wrong side of the damn world. Okay, well, this is gonna be on me then. That sucks. Militia power is pretty low, though. We gotta hit him now before he has time to build up. Okay, Roto has engaged my colony. I thought that we had militia. Apparently my militia is recuperating. That's pretty strange. Why would there be a militia recuperating state? If you take over a city, you immediately get access to its militia fighting on your side. They don't need to recuperate it in that case when you kill them all. This whole thing is just very arbitrary. Well, okay, so this force is dead. I mean, we'll do as much damage as we can. Do we still have, we should have the towers still, right? Hopefully. Okay, we have the towers. We could probably do some damage here. But yeah, this force is definitely dead. It's just like really consistently not behaving the way it ought to behave, I feel like. I guess we want to split up a little bit. I mean, I don't want to provoke them into spitting their AoE, though. Yeah, I guess we'll just do this for right now. Sorry, Overwatch. Give them an AoE target that doesn't include the towers. And then we could try to override that guy, or I guess this terrible thing, but obviously that's pretty bad. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, we're in pretty bad shape here. I guess just stand there and wait. Yeah, maybe we'll be able to pull off a mind control that'll get us some value here. Okay, I appreciate them grouping up. That'll be nice for us. Obviously, we don't have any energy with which to do tactical operations, but we do have this rocket launcher. Okay, so 2 spaces forward, I will be able to just drop it right on top of them. Feels like the right move. Right here would be great, but who knows if it'll actually land. And does this demolish? It does demolish, so I might knock out their cover by shooting it. This is probably better than hitting the, right here, I guess, but I really want to hit the cover. This is very, very much the shot I want. Alright, we're just gonna do it, and we're gonna roll a crit, and everything's gonna go great. Hey, look at that! Who knew any of that power of positive thinking stuff actually ever worked? Ooh, I'm gonna shield the turrets. We've never done that before, but that seems like a good idea. Well, we probably don't have to do both of them. Honestly, this guy maybe just shields the other sentinel. And then we probably cannot really get a shot. I can move forward a little bit and have a terrible shot on that guy. I think I'm better off overwatching to hit enemies when they're not in defense mode. And then we could do one tactic. Actually, because of the discount, we can do 2. So we could do 2 tactical operations if it came right down to it. How much health does this obstacle have left? 8? That's annoying. Will this damage it? No, it won't. I think I'm going to go ahead and fire this. Alright, so we got some good damage on that guy. I mean, he's just going to heal, but that's... We have to get through that heal one way or another. He's going to cast it. There's nothing we can do to stop that. Alright, they're creating all that garbage. We do not get Overwatch on enemies that are spawned inside of our Overwatch range, which is a little annoying. Seems like kind of an unintended hack around the Overwatch system. Okay, one down. Show me something good here. Oh, please. Yes, it did just enough damage to finish off the pain absorber. Excellent. That's actually really, really good for us in the long term. Okay. This only has a 5-tile range, so we're not going to be able to get that guy with it. We could try to take the override daemon. How does his thing work? Would he... Upon destruction of its shell... Okay, it only has a 2 hex range. And it's only a strength 4 chance for a mind control. So, very unlikely that we would be able to use this to take control of that. We have an opening on these guys. We don't really do a lot of damage to them, but I'm wondering if this is the right move. Just shoot them. I could back up, but I'm already suffering some long-range penalties. I probably don't want to back up. I think I'm just going to start working on them. Okay, we got the choking onto him. That's good. I am almost inclined to not focus fire so as to spread the choking debuff around, but we should make sure one of them goes down if we can. Okay, so run back to here. Man, she is doing work. Honestly, this is going pretty well so far. I mean, this is going to be the turn where it all falls apart because now they're in range to make stuff work. But this is an okay opening. Alright, always with the maceration, and this time they do have biological damage to follow it up with. He's got those injectors. Oh, the shield's doing good work at least. Alright, turrets, do something. Ah, that's a shame. I would really have liked to see that guy die. The turrets exclusively fire at the people who have absorbed pain up. Like, in a way that's very clearly intentional. Also, that's extremely annoying that we just barely don't get that guy. Alright, so what's the move now? If I think she's dead anyway... Oh, his corpse blocks the tile. Shoot. I was gonna run forward and try to get a mind control off. Well... What I could do instead is run this way and try to get a mind control off on that thing. It's not good, but... It'll at least distract them. It'll make them kill that unit. So I doubt, given how flyer heavy their army is and everything, I doubt I'm going to be able to get much else of value done with her this turn. Okay. Hopefully we can use him for something. And you're all screwed up. You are choking. Yeah, so you're not really going to be able to get much done. You just shoot at that guy. And like the best possible thing we could do is probably remove this Transcendent from this army. We don't quite have the damage yet, but we might be able to get him next turn. And I think he spent his heal already. Sorry, this is the way I'd want to do that. Okay, yes, already used this battle. So yeah, we can probably finish that guy off. That's my hope. Interesting move. Instead of finishing off the turret, which he could trivially have done. Well, you can just spawn those every turn, huh? Okay, they do not much care about my mind-controlled unit. Show me something good. Okay, that's not bad, that's not bad. Alright, what do you have? Target a non-mindless dead unit to download it. The corpse is destroyed, the upload AC data ability is reset, and then... Reset the target friendly integrated unit's cooldowns and once per battle abilities. That's interesting. This has already been used. Extend the duration of all active demons. A strength 8 chance to be stunned for 1 turn. Or I could just have you fire, and your turret's reasonably effective. I am going to take an Overwatch hit if I do that, but I still might get the kill. Yeah, okay. Feeling pretty okay about that. Oh, also, I have Rocket Launcher again. This is not a real unit, so killing that doesn't actually weaken the army at all. So what do I want to do with this? Do I even want to use this, I guess is the question. Well, she can't heal herself with her thing, and this guy's going to be dead probably at the end of next turn, so I don't know if she really gets to do anything at all with this heal. And that's a pretty big hit. We might be able to kill one more thing. If I go for a laser lance here, followed by a laser strike to just to finish the job, we probably get that, right? It would be 43 total damage, which, yeah, does kill the Huntress. Okay, I'm down with that. Now you're just showing off. We don't even need that crit. That doesn't help us at all. It does not quite... Okay, it turns out dropping this here will still kill that guy. Not that it matters, because again, he's not a real unit. I'm not changing the army strength at all by doing this. Okay, I think that was probably my last turn. We got some work done, though. Who knows? Maybe they'll plan poorly around the fact that they effectively have to kill her twice. Oh, they didn't even actually kill her once. Interesting. I don't know if that gives me any opportunities, unfortunately. If I could melee that guy, we could probably take him out, but I definitely am not going to be able to laser lance him to death. I guess just fall back into the cover position and laser lance? We definitely can't get any debuffs out of this. fire my rocket launcher to here and maybe do some damage to those guys, but it's pretty irrelevant, I think, because the two flyers are what's going to kill me. Maybe just soften this guy up as much as possible. Oh, the heal on the turret. It's like a reasonable amount of health at this point. So we're going to have to resurrect her again. Okay, I don't have any operations that I could run. That guy falling back and being safe is fairly smart. Okay. Yeah, they definitely have the actions to finish the job. They almost didn't do it, though. That was their very last shot, I think. Colony Militia Power 300. I'm pretty sure that... yeah, I'll take the reward. I'll take a free unit. Your petty attempts to oppose the true heirs of the Star Union will... Sorry, what? Oh, they're spawning more army. What was it that you guys wanted? 433 energy. And Harvest Mountains. I guess I could do that. Obviously not. I don't even know why you would bother sending me that message, frankly. Alright, let's figure this out. So it is going to have to be me. This is a great example of the AI just being terrible for no reason. There's absolutely no reason for the Devar guy not to have gone for that. Alright, well, let's declare war. We have a big strong cause for it. Our people are going to be happy that we're doing it. Yeah, this is totally an auto battle. Alright, and now he is no longer winning. Check out all of this. You have so many ships. Please actually use them for something. I guess, yeah, absorb it. I don't know that we really, have a lot of options here. And then we're going to have to leave that army in that position. Okay, lots of garbage notifications. Well, if we leave all of the things that are currently on energy production, we're still not even close to the amount of energy that we would need to get them to chill out. Okay, they didn't leave anything behind. Of course, their militia is not suffering from exhaustion, even though this is, I think, exactly the same situation, right? Where we battled them, took the city, then they took it back, and then we attacked them again. They took Nascendel and killed the militia. We took it back, and then they attacked it again. And whatever. It's just the way the game works, but it feels bad. Yeah, absorb. So every time we do this, it resets the timer. Like, the fact that we had a couple of turns of absorbing on already doesn't matter. Well, it shouldn't end up mattering too much in the long term here. Like, they've got to be close to just being completely out of units, right? I think I am going to get aggressive here, so do I want the Bombardon to come with us? I think I'm going to have it stay back here and just play with these guys. We'll just hold it down for a moment until everybody gets back. You can go and play defense here. We don't have any other units in the area. So what do they have left? Just one very damaged unit here. And then this army is okay, but like without the Transcendence, they're definitely less annoying to fight. You need to just generate energy. I'm just hoping the fact that this is going to take us 2 turns to... it's going to take 2 turns to buy them off isn't going to end up mattering. We could try to trade. Try to sell some of our Cosmite or something. Oh, speaking of other players, I should continue to compliment Corvin. Try to get back in his good graces, because I really would love it if we could just, like, not be at war with everybody. Okay, cool. Managed to get back to our non-aggression pact. And we'll keep complimenting him, and hopefully we'll be able to get to proper peace. What I want is for him to realize that allying with me is the path to victory, not fighting me. In 2 turns, we're going to take another bunch of denouncements, I think, and I'm really hoping that we can get him to a point where he's not going to freak out when that happens. I sort of want to just resurrect my hero, but I probably shouldn't. Yeah, we need to save energy. I don't think I need to use any of those strategic operations. I don't think any of that stuff is necessary to hold off the attack. At this point, I think they would be, with just the stuff they have left, I think they would be hard-pressed to take another thing from us. I don't think they could beat our upgraded garrisons. He has entered the final stage somewhere else. Somewhere else he just gained... So he was exactly at the number of sectors he needed, and then we took 4 away from him, and he just gained 4 somewhere else. Corbin is ending their non-aggression pact with you. Developers, please. Please work out your AI. Like, if they were just going to end it, they shouldn't have accepted in the first place. It doesn't make any sense. Okay. These troops, I mean, yes, I know that we got invaded at Nascendel. This is not a new piece of information here. Okay, manual combat. I mean, I don't think that's a place that matters. Like, losing this isn't going to harm us terribly. We really can't afford to use any operations. So this is... Okay, that's the targeting field, and then we just have a very basic laser weapon. Bike needs to get up here. Like, being in one of these just gets you killed for sure, right? These guys have a rocket launcher, which is good, but doesn't quite have the range to hit us as long as we're not super committed. And then we can move up and take proper shots at them next turn. Okay, so we wanna keep the blur cloud up. We also have a resupply, but I don't know that that matters terribly. I'm gonna blur the bike, maybe? Let's blur this guy. So we can do it this turn, and then we can have him shoot next turn instead of having him apply his blur next turn. Alright, you guys are cowards. Okay, let's talk about this Buster Missile. They've given me a pretty good location for it, so I need to move 4 tiles forward. Doing so will draw fire. But I think I just do that, right? Like, I have the blur cloud and everything. I want this guy... It makes more sense for this guy to take the shots than for anybody else. Okay, that's pretty good. Got a decent number of staggers going there. So we're trying to kill just anything really, but the soldiers would be nice. It'd be cool if we could get some of their relatively decent units out of here. If I just run up like this and then drop a wide field laser array, that's going to do a lot of damage. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. And then... Can we finish anything off this turn without using a strategic operation? We might be able to get that guy. I have 2 shots here. Double graze, because of course we did. There we go. That's a little better. Remember what hitting stuff felt like? Alright, so I think what we're going to try to do with this guy is position ourselves to set up a targeting field next turn. I don't know. Well, I guess we could just do it this... It has a cooldown of only a single turn. We're not going to make use of it this turn, but it has a 2-turn duration. Yeah, maybe we do that. And it probably is one of the big robots. And we do not spend any energy because we can't. And then I've been sprayed with pheromones. Gross. Alright, they burned all their missiles and stuff. Cover's not helping me at all. Alright, watch out for mind control robots. I think we're just hammering this dude, right? Like, I mean, we could try working on the other gunner just because it's relatively easy to do damage to him. So I only get one shot no matter how I do this. My heal is... you know, I could just heal. I want to make use of the targeting, but maybe that's not the right thing to do. Because these guys, like... Units that have Overwatch are a little bit more valuable than they appear, in my opinion. I think I am just going to run up here and shoot at... Oh, man. Never mind. I'm going to not do any damage at all if I shoot at him. Sure, I'll hit him, but he just doesn't take damage from being shot, which is a significant benefit. We could just go for this guy and hope. Obviously, there's some hope involved in that plan, which is not ideal. But we could at least potentially actually get him. Like, if some things go right, we might be able to kill him, which is not, I think, true of the heavy gunner. The heavy soldier. Not a single hit. Okay, well, we probably have enough to make this work. Well, there you go, if you're gonna get a crit. Okay, so we killed a couple of their things with our militia. I appreciate them focusing their attacks on the guy who's already disabled by the melee Overwatch. Like basically making the melee Overwatch not useful. Okay, can we do something about all of these robots? Not really. We probably can't get any more kills, honestly. We could go for that guy. We'd have to get very lucky. It would probably take 2 full turns of sustained fire from everything we have left to finish this guy off, though. We could just get him really low. Make him vulnerable for next time. Yeah. Alright, let's just do it. Okay, the crits definitely help. Not, you know, enough. Is it worth spending an operation? Because we could finish him. Not a huge amount of energy. We should probably finish him. Okay, so what did we get? 3 of them? It's not too bad. Is really not ready for stuff to be happening over here. Corvin. May our people leave the Dark Age behind us and prosper together. I can no longer maintain our current diplomatic state because you have wronged me in the past. For Christ's sake, just like a little bit. Just work on the AI a little bit. Is he gonna... Okay, I can't even try it again. I was gonna say, what do you think the odds are he'll just take it? I bet when we offer it to him, he does just immediately take it. Alright, Roto defeated that guy. He's no longer on the final stage. So Roto took some territory from him as well. Yep, trying to sabotage my relations, whatever. Bunch of notifications that don't mean anything. This is fine. Let's go ahead and do some research for them. Okay, so that's the game-winning operation. We still only have 2 of the Doomsday devices, so that's got to be our next focus, is fixing that. Thermal surge modules. Plasma attacks that would have burned now apply immolation instead. But that's plasma attacks. We don't have a lot of plasma, right? We have lasers. Backlash projectors are okay, but they only work against adjacent enemies. Disperses a Pyrex cloud in a 3-hex radius area. Biological and cyborg ground units caught in the area are inflicted with choking. No chance, just are inflicted with choking. And then the cloud explodes. That is 9 tack points for an ability that applies a debuff and might not actually deal any damage. Also, Phoenix Bomb launchers. So more ability to apply burning garbage on the ground, which we do have ways of taking advantage of. Also, we could try to get an Arborian Queen. That seems exciting. Or what else? What else? We could... we haven't really leaned into the reforesting thing at all. Purifier, the fire shotgun, basically, is probably not worth picking up at this point. Fires a blinding laser beam, dealing 10 damage in a small radius and potentially blinding people. It's a 12 strength chance to blind is good. We have learned that 12 strength is good. Hard light module, also pretty cool. We might go through this. Up to non-refracting lasers, we're very laser focused. Ignore up to 2 armor and have a chance of applying charred. Yeah, let's do this. Sorry, shift click. There we go. Photon acceleration will be useful pretty quickly. Unfortunately, do I think we could do this with just this army? Maybe. I think we probably ought to wait for the second army. It's a shame that they still have to clear the mountains. I'm just going to stand here. We'll take advantage of the militia here. If they turn around and come after us, this guy is going to stay right where he is. I mean, there's no version of this where they get control of that, where they get to stay in Poventon long enough to keep control of it. So I'm not too concerned. I do think we probably have to pull this army back, Ortonville, just to avoid anything really stupid happening up here, which means that the assembly guy might be able to sweep in and take control of that again, which obviously would be bad. Well, we'll just hope he's too busy to do it. And I do need to stay pretty focused on energy production for the turn, so I don't think I'm going to start building anything else anywhere else. I mean, we do have to get that final Doomsday Tower up. It would take 10 turns if we built it here. What is, let me see a list of my cities. So, Corensburg has 161 industry. This would be a good place to build the last one, and it's far away from everybody. But I can't. Need Cosmite. Okay, well this is where we'll do it then. Wait, why was it? It was lit up here, right? No, it totally wasn't. I'm just like, I'm not even looking at that. I was just looking at the turn timer. Okay, so yeah, we'll build it in like Plowman's Rows, maybe, because that's easy enough to defend from where we are. Or we could do Lost Woods because it's further from everybody. This is the hard top of the map, so we know there's not anybody coming up, coming at us from there. Teleporter. Ooh, no, never mind. We definitely don't do that. That teleporter leads to another player's territory. So yeah, Plowman's Rows. That'll do. Did we compliment Corvin this turn yet? Yes. Okay. I think we end the turn then. Next turn we get to start building that, and then we have to we buy peace with these guys, and I mean we'll see what they do here. We'll see exactly how we want to work this out, because I would love to take the Plex capacitor back if we can. It wouldn't be the end of the world if we can't, but I would like to, and then we have to give them Harvest Mountains, which is whatever. It's annoying, though, that there's an operation that does this that you really don't have a lot of defense against. If we see an army from what's his face show up, we have some operations queued up. We are ready to do something. Keeping my eye over here at the moment, I guess. So what? It's going to be one turn. All right, manual. Okay, so we're going to lose another thing, but they backed out of the one they took earlier. So I think probably what we're going to be able to do is run over, grab that, and then get peace. And by doing it that way, we'll where are they all? They're over these two. Yeah, by doing it that way, we'll only have lost one sector to them, which is not ideal, but it's fine. So let's care more about this front. I want to kill the mind control robots if we can. Get all the way out there. And we could afford to spend a bit if we really benefit from doing so. I'm not sure that it will be worthwhile. I guess we'll just fly you all the way over here. I probably don't bother to blur this turn. I'm not 100% sure that it's safe to move up there. Like, how far can these guys move? And then the grenade has 3 range. So you can move to right here and throw it to there. I guess we're okay to move to here. Alright. Let's try to take advantage of the fact that these guys are going to have to go around to really get to us. An interesting display of cowardice on the part of our foes. Okay, so we just roll forward a little bit. Maybe we do the same thing here where we blur him and then have him tank some overwatches. And I need to move... How much health does this have? Can I not get a tooltip? Maybe this is indestructible, but usually they still... Okay, 30. It has 30 health. I was going to say, usually they still at least tell you. So this will do enough damage. 200% additional. I guess, does this thing have shield? It's not a hardened obstacle. We're probably good. So I need to move forward 3 spaces. I guess I want to do this in a way that keeps me away from those guys. And if I'm going to move forward, I should move forward. Like, a lot. Well, I don't want to make it too easy for that guy to shoot at me either, though. I want him to have to commit a little bit. Let's do it here. Okay. Graze, not a big deal, and then... That did not do the amount of damage that it advertised it would. It did 28. So hold on a second. It says 200% additional damage to obstacles, but it just means 200%. Or, put another way, 100% additional damage to obstacles. Man, why doesn't anything in this game do what it's supposed to do? A little frustrating. Alright, I think... Do I want to just run the bike out in front of... Just run the bike up here, basically suicide the bike to get that big hit? Because that will... This attack does not have Demolisher. But it's still a lot of damage. Maybe I want to... None of this stuff deals damage to cover. So I need a grenade. And in order to have range to throw where I want to throw, I can't be here. I mean, I could throw it to right there, I guess. It's not awesome. It would have been nice to be able to throw it there, but I would not have been able to do that from cover. Not that cover matters against the AI very often. Feels like they just get to shoot you no matter what. Alright, so we do only have range on you, and it's not even good range. If I move forward for better range, I'm going to lose my cover. I'm just going to take the shot as it is. Okay. At least one of those misses hit something else. I think I am just going to roll the bike forward and drop the wide field laser array. Because it's a fair amount of damage. And it'll stagger multiple enemies. Oh, I want to move forward one more. That's right, she doesn't have melee overwatch up anyway. She's been staggered. And then a firestorm projectile starts to look pretty good, right? Like, I guess it doesn't matter too much where we drop it. I don't want to drop it directly on her because it doesn't even kill her. Do this, just completely remove all of their actions and set them on fire. So now they have to end their turn in a fire. And then I'm going to roll forward and make it easier to hit this guy over here. I think that was the right set of moves. That's going to let us do a lot of damage. Okay, you hopefully... Yes, good. I was going to say, hopefully we'll not have enough action points to finish off the bike. Alright. This does not have a cooldown. So we could just do it again, but I am inclined, I think, to run over here and let this guy have a blast. If I hit him from this side, it'll push him out of cover, and then he'll be really easy to hit. Let's do it like this. How do you have... Okay. Whatever, it's fine. I'm really surprised that... I guess I was thinking, oh, you know what, she's still, like, out of actions. But right, she had a whole turn. It's just weird that she gets her action points back at the end of her turn rather than at the beginning of her next turn. A strange thing. How do we want to do this? Though they are not low enough to be grenadable, right? Like I can't just toss a grenade over there and kill them both. Have you move up to here and a finishing blow down. Then you have a nice easy kill there. You really did have a nice easy kill. I cannot believe the degree to which you almost screwed that up. I think we resupply him, right? This is... Oh no, this is not a once per battle. Well, then I'm not sure what we do with you. Can I get you... I made this move with the bike a little impulsively. I probably should have healed it first. And it's pretty far away, and it's in cover. It might be okay. Alright, so the two flyers have to finish off this guy, then. Well, it'll only take one, it turns out. Only a 5-tile range. So we could go shoot at that guy, I suppose. They don't have all that much ranged firepower left. So maybe we can just focus on the robot and rely on it taking a while for melee units to be able to move into range to hurt people. To keep the rest of us safe. So what does that look like? For this guy, I guess this guy can't do anything against that robot no matter what, though. He just needs to move away so that he's not in melee range for the guard. So maybe it's just a full turn of running? If I run over to here... Yeah, he's going to be able to rock it pretty hard. I guess I'll stay, like, way back. I could have used the resupply ability to give back a grenade, although I don't really know that I think that's super worthwhile. And then we can have the flying units start working on the melee guys. Dudes are hard to hit, but we gotta start getting the damage in. I guess I do slightly more damage to this guy. Okay. All of those did something. It's a lot better than I was expecting. And then is it... Oof. Well, instantly dead. So you're going to have your rocket again next turn. Probably just fall back, give that guy as many range problems as you can. And then this dude just has 7 shield and 2 armor. It's not really a lot we could do about it. He's just a guy we are going to have to attack a lot. Let's see, you can't get any closer. The heavy soldier's a problem. But I really don't think we have a play here that isn't just shoot this guy as many times as you possibly can. Am I suffering long range here? I am. So I guess we move in, even though moving in does make it easier for him to hit me as well. For some reason my shot from here is terrible, but my shot from here is expected to be better. Oh, moving banished the pheromones for some reason. Okay. Hey, we're getting there. I think we can afford a laser strike. I'd like to not have to, but I also definitely think that guy has to die this turn. Well, I'm pretty sure we have to. We could get lucky. Come on, get lucky. Didn't get lucky. Okay, I'm gonna go for it. Actually, I guess we leave a firestorm projectile in case this guy wants to come around through the top. We can make it inhospitable to him. Alright, that keeps that dude off of us, and we probably should not spend more energy. He is, in fact, coming around the dumb way. I really appreciate that. So do we start working on this guy? Let's see, I could grenade him, but it's not going to do very much. His reactive shielding... Okay, it only grants it for one turn. So if we were to hit him gently with some stuff right now, it would not build up his... it would not keep his shielding up forever. So we have some options there. And also just go for this other dude. I kind of can't believe that we're gonna... I don't know that we're gonna win, I shouldn't say that, but that we're doing as well as we're doing here. I would really like to kill this guy. This is one of those situations where we don't need the targeting thing, because he's just like a big obvious target, although, of course, fumble chance is a thing that can happen. So he still hasn't... Okay, he does have his rocket next turn, I think. Where can you get to on your turn? So I can't stand here safely. In the one spot that would allow me to actually shoot at the enemy. Yeah, so I have to... Alright, well, I guess this is what we're doing. We will just shoot him many times. You are going to fall back and heal. Heal has a range of 3. It's like 3 shots for 4 damage each versus a single hit for 7. I guess one of those does not cause him to gain as much shielding, but are we going to even hit him much more this turn? I guess I want to. Yeah, I don't know. It's just really bad. There's no way that this is good. Maybe what I should do instead is drop the Buster Missile over here on that guy just to stagger him. Reduce the amount that he can run in on us. Hopefully keep away with him while we slowly work down the other guy. So he's right there. You need to go to, like... here? Yeah. Okay, and you just take your shots, which are weak and bad. We're definitely not spending any more operations. Okay, the Pyrex is no longer actively burning, it looks like, which is not great for us. I mean, we're getting there. Just need like a couple more turns of that. Oh, it is so little damage. It is maybe, at this point, worth not shooting him anymore? No, we should finish it. Can I get him this turn? Because if not, then obviously we're going to change up our strategy a little bit. So you would do 16 damage, reduced by 11. No, we cannot get him this turn. Alright, that being the case, I think it behooves us to work these guys a little bit. Get a little closer and lose the long range modifier. And how much movement do you have? So I can't get a shot on him without putting this thing in his melee range. So I think we want to just get aggressive on this dude. Okay. Wow. That's an awful lot of misses, considering that I was just standing in the open. That only almost kills him. That's very frustrating. I'll do it. And then we can have somebody else finish him off. So we don't have a lot of options for stealing movement from this guy anymore. I guess you can run all the way over to here. Do I want to... He's weirdly hard to hit because he's in defense mode. I'm thinking maybe we do actually go for the targeting field on him. Just to make sure that we can actually get him. And then... He's already got melee range. He's going to be able to hit this guy. I think we fall back to outside of his melee range with everybody else. We just sacrifice the robot here. We might be able to finish him this turn. So this makes it less vital for us to get peace with the Paragon. And in fact, kind of devalues peace with the Paragon for this turn at least. Because now it looks like we can take back... Well, I guess I was going to say take back both of our lost areas. But we were not, in fact, going to. We only have one lost area because we won that battle. Alright, well... We did get a reward. That's something. We for sure want to reclaim the Plex Capacitor. Photon acceleration is finished, which is fine. Which is fine and cool. Over here. To make it all the way up there. And then, I mean, I guess we may as well move out to here. And we have them next turn. The Spacer guy can help with that. So that's good. We have the Cosmite to go for this in Plowman's Rose. Because I do not need to pursue peace this turn anymore. Ava has sent us a message. It's probably going to be... Oh. Okay. That's weird. It sure looks like you hate me. Dislikes Promethean. You know, they always dislike everything. I don't know, let's try it. Interesting. Interesting that she was willing to take that. I wonder if she is trying to get on board the last boat for victory. Well, you know what? Compliments to you on your intelligent gameplay. Also, compliments to you on the fact that you are a complete idiot. You know, you're my idiot. That counts for something. So... yeah, run back as far as possible to try to get back to Povington. You guys are just standing here playing defense, which is a fine and noble goal. We're like 1,000 turns away from having comfortable control of that, unfortunately. Alright, so remind me how this works. Sorry, that's not the button I wanted at all. Here. Operations. Well, actually, I guess we can do Hero Resurrection Protocol, can't we? Okay, you can't do anything this turn. Operations. Planetary Purification. A victory with a 10-turn timer. It is still not clear to me if this is disrupted if we lose one of the towers. I assume that it is. but not 100% clear. So that'll cost 500 energy to initiate, and we can't... Well, it'll cost 500 energy to prime. I think we can't fire it unless we've built the refineries, but we might be able to prime it prior to that, so we'll keep an eye on that next turn, provided that I don't have to spend a bunch of energy on ops, which I'd be fine not doing, although it doesn't look like we're under threat in very many places. Sometimes the AI is real fast. Sometimes you are suddenly under threat. And what are we doing here? We're still building military infrastructure. That's a pretty good idea. Okay. Well, we are definitely getting close. We're doing everything in our power to get the spacers to be chill again. It's like Corvin is in position to remove some territory from the Assembly's hands, which is good for us. Because I need him to not get his 10-turn victory timer started before I get my 10-turn victory timer started. We certainly have not played perfectly this game. You might argue that we haven't even played very well, but I think we're in a position to win here. Did you know there are enemy troops at Nascendel? Look at them. Look at all of them. Just sitting there, being at Nascendel. So they've had some time to heal. They're not fully healed. Spacers would like... locate sector? What? Suburbia. I'll do a quest instead. Sure, whatever. I'm not going to do that. I just wanted them to back off for a little while. No interest in this quest. Okay, we're finishing building stuff in places. Things in places. Completing. Just move up here and have at them, yeah? Oh, I forgot to include the spacer. That's alright. It probably doesn't matter. We could probably auto that. It's a low-risk battle, not a free battle. Whatever. Troop strength on this front is not quite as vital. That's 3 dead units. That would never have happened if I'd been running that. That's way worse than I had expected it could be. 3 dead units, man. What a bad job the AI did. Well, I don't have the energy necessary to check if we can even prime that thing this turn, which means we have a little bit to play with. What do I want to give you? Revealing Soul is okay. Steady Aim, of course, not super relevant on the dinosaur back. Oh, the Mind Control. Probably what we take is the Mind Control ability. It's just always good to have more. You go chill here. 6 turns until that's actually mine. And then it will be more awkward for him to take it back. You guys are just playing defense till everybody else comes home. I guess I could have them in guard mode instead of asking me for orders every turn. You don't actually have movement left. I guess more energy sectors, or like this is maybe better. Get a field hospital going, improve our ability to defend the area. I think that's going to be important relatively soon. We should probably build more troops, but I'm going to generate energy here for one more turn, just to make sure that we're ready to prime the thing. Okay, so 4 turns, plus priming time, plus 10 turns. I'm hoping that we can overlap the priming time. I think I remember being able to prime the thing before we had the towers, when we did our Doomsday Victory as the Assembly. But also, my memory is kind of shot and terrible at the best of times, so who knows. If the Assembly player does end up in a victorious-looking position, we do have access to more of his territory. We could tear some stuff down. We also can see these advancing armies of his, and maybe can do something about them. I don't know. It's 3. I'm gonna assume they're not all 2-unit stacks. I do not want your ego bomb. Give me energy instead. That's a cool thing to have. More operation effectiveness. You can never have enough of it is the thing. Okay, so I'm gonna leave... Who do we want to leave at Rondafel? Anybody? Where does this go again? Is that his territory over there? Here's his stuff. So he can get to that pretty quickly. We probably do have to leave some defenders on Rondafel. It's only 4 turns left. Actually, we're probably pretty close on this as well, right? Yeah. Most of these things being kind of properly mined, sort of. Alright, I'm just going to merge these 2 stacks for right now. We're just going to push forward and not defend Rondafel, I think. We need more units. Alright, am I allowed to prime this thing now? No, okay, you have to have the refineries before priming. So, 50 operations points is unfortunately 4 turns. Like, the turn we fire it, the turn we hit the button, and then 4 additional turns. We are not going to get more ops points in time to reduce that. So nothing we can really do about that. But for the moment, we have some energy and stuff here. What do we want to do with our last ops, or our last doctrine slot? Unification efforts don't really make sense. Lower cost on strategic operations is definitely interesting. Well, we should actually, we should buy some stuff, because we are nearly at our influence cap. Gain 100 opinion with other players. Colony structures. Probably the tower, the Doomsday Tower doesn't count. I'm guessing. Honestly, I don't know that any of these are particularly valuable. We'll take the operator. I do love my strategic operations. But we're going to have so much energy. Yeah, I'm pretty torn. 100 operation, or 100 opinion with players might allow us to get somebody up to peace before the end of the thing. We can maybe make an ally and not have to fight every other player. I'm going to try it. That's in, and then... could try to prep something. We should have a monitor prepped. I don't think we need it right now, but we should have one ready. Okay, let's go talk to some other players. Some people who now have very high opinions of us. This is the turn that we can attempt the non-aggression pact again. Non-aggression pact again, right? That's not good. And we can compliment you. Maybe be able to make a defensive pact happen next turn, which would be pretty great. I sort of don't care who allies with me. I just want to have somebody on my side. Alright, so we are loaded for bear as far as energy goes. Do we want to just take peace now? Cost keeps going up. Okay, maybe we will take peace next turn. Alright, we have all the defenses we're getting. Well... +3 to vision and sensor range of this colony's borders. This colony is actually in kind of an important place. Maybe we do want a high-energy scanning station here. The Harvest Mountains are not exploited, but we're probably giving them away, so I don't care. Yeah, I think I'm comfortable surrendering those. We just got to make sure that we get enough energy back that we can pay these guys off and also be able to start priming the Doomsday up the moment that that it becomes available. I think we're in pretty good shape, though. So what are these armies going to do? My guess is they're going to take that settlement and then they're going to turn on us. I mean, not really turn on us. They're going to continue walking forward into us. Oh, they're going to take that settlement because they can get to that. It is a pretty large number of dudes in total. Well, we have some strategic operations in a position to help us get these guys, I think. Okay, please don't attack at this turn because I don't want to do another battle before the end of the video. Okay, he just barely didn't have enough movement. That's actually really good for us because that means that we can attack this stack and just fight these two and almost certainly get them. Right? What is that? It's 3 very basic enemies and then a guy who's powerful but also vulnerable to mind control. Oh, this is not that army. All right, well, I think this is probably where we need to call it for today, but I am sanguine about our chances. I think that we have a real shot here. I was a little worried when we still had a lot of work to do and this guy's victory timer was showing up, but I think he's maybe he has maybe screwed this up in a way that looks like it won't be recoverable in time. So that's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Come back next time, tomorrow, a little bit more forward progress. I think we are actually getting close to the end of this game. I'm going to be honest with you. This one has felt a little sloggy at times. Partially that's just like I'm doing a lot of fighting constantly, but light at the end of the tunnel, and that light is a giant fire. And we'll see you then.